I mean, this won't be a surprise, but consolidation of tech stack is becoming more and more of a conversation. Thinking about just app spend in general, but also for the sake of convenience for sort of the end users, but also like just overhead for sales ops, RevOps teams. If I'm managing 3 contracts versus 1, and I've got 3 throats to choke, if you will, versus 1, like there's only so much time, right? I mean, we've seen that even for Gainsight as a business, like who the buyer is and who decision makers, just depending on the business changes, right? Sometimes more and more like CFOs, for example, are in the picture. At one point, you're starting to see RevOps teams in the picture. We hadn't seen it before. And I think that's a reflection of the fact that you do have sort of this consolidation going on. Some of it is obviously just driven by the vendors themselves. You're rolling out more features, more to expand to your customers, and that's just forcing the conversation. So it's a very competitive environment for a lot of vendors, certainly. And sales ops, RevOps, CS ops, marketing ops teams are at sort of the forefront of making those decisions. I think, again, where RevOps can have an advantage is you're consolidating that decision, at least from an internal coordination perspective, because so many of these tools impact multiple teams. So something like an outreach or a sales loft, or a chorus, like that's not just a sales tool realistically. At Gainsight, like our sales engagement tools are used by marketing, they're used by sales. Our sort of sales intelligence tools are used by marketing, sales, or product teams, or customer success teams. So who owns the tool? Who owns enablement for it? Who owns the renewal for it? Actually becomes a more complex question. And if with consolidation, especially if you're consolidating across the tech stack, whether you have a centralized sort of team like our RevOps team to go to, or you're trying to have a conversation with multiple stakeholders, can really dramatically change sort of the shape of that, either that purchasing conversation or renewal conversation.